Yeah. Hello.
Uh, yeah, so shall we start with our introduction as we are meeting
Sure.
for the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, shall I first?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm Sushmita Rao. I'm from UP district, Gajipur area. I have done my graduation with a bachelor's degree in science. Right now, I'm learning this language. I'm not pursuing any post graduation because I do not want to do that. And yeah, I love watching English movie, and writing story and reading books. If I talk about my hobbies, so like, if I talk about my goals, so I want to get a good job and yeah, and become a good speaker in my life. Yeah, that's all about me. Can I know about yourself a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. I'm Shajina and my native place is Tamil Nadu, but now I am living in Dubai. I got married, I have a kid, and I hold MA and BEd degree. And nowadays I am learning this language, it's a kind of passion. And my hobbies are reading books, watching movies, and playing with my kid and traveling. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, okay, so I'm curious to know about your journey. When did you start your journey? Could you shed some light?
Okay. So actually, I am not a English speaker from my childhood itself. I just started, but I have learned English language. I was fascinated in this language from my school days itself, because in my school days I liked these languages, my mother tongue and English. So in this language part, I mostly get more marks, and I like to learn these kind of things. So because of this interest, I took English literature in my college days. I did degree in bachelor's of English literature in, and I did masters also. So there
That's
I
great.
learned English. Yeah, but still I never spoke this language. Uh, Most of the teachers or lecturers, they uh, they taught English in classroom for 30 to 40 minutes, but other than that we didn't have any touch with this language. Most of the time we speak in our own mother tongue. We are all in our own comfort zone. But after marriage, I came to Dubai. Here, I faced some issue because of this English language. So there, I I thought, okay, I have to start to speak. So
Okay.
before 6 months, yeah, it's been 6 months. I started this uh, journey to speaking. I have learned a lot of things, grammar, lot of technical things, LSRW. So everything I have learned in my college and school days, but I didn't start to speak. But now I am practicing English, and it's been 6 months. And before 4 months,
Okay.
I have started a YouTube channel also, and I have uploading this kind of conversational videos on my channel.
Yeah, that's great to know about yourself. Like you started your journey, I think 6 months. It's been 6 months, right?
Yeah,
You have completed.
yes.
So, what kind of change you have seen so far in your speaking?
Okay, so I can say at first I struggled. I couldn't convey what are the things I am thinking, and even I have faced some issues when I am going to a shop or in hospitals. So there we have to convey our thoughts. We have to convey everything. But at the time I failed. Lot of most of the time, whenever I am speaking, the other person couldn't understand what I am trying to say.
Yes.
So but now I can say a little bit, 50 percentage I somehow convey my message, and the other person also understand everything, and they are also replying to me. So I can say it's a kind of improvement. Because of
Yeah.
this practice, I find this improvement.
Yeah, like you, I think it's been 10 months, and I was also facing difficulty while speaking at that moment. And it was really harsh for me. I was not able to express and talking in a very good way, but drips and drips, I started doing that. I started having conversation with the people. Nowadays, I'm getting involved to this kind of conversation on video calls especially. And I think it's been 2 months if I talk about video call. And yeah, I started using CV application since January. It was a great journey for me because I made a beautiful friends from CV, and we are still in touch, and it's a kind of great feeling I have. So nowadays I can say that I'm able to express. We can like you just said that 50% you grab and you are able to do that. So the same in my case, I can say that okay, I have some command, I have reached some level. So it's a great itself. So one thing I want to ask you, do you feel that sometimes on and off you are feeling difficulty while speaking and we are getting stuck while speaking? Do you feel?
Yeah, I faced most of the time I face because yeah, actually, sometimes the other person may ask a different question which we didn't even think. So they ask this kind of question which is not related to English, because most of the time we mostly speak related to English. So somehow we can manage by saying answers, because regularly we are speaking these things. So obviously it will be very easy to convey the things which is related to English. But if some person suddenly asking some other questions which is not related to English, at the time uh, we
Yeah,
couldn't get the exact word, we couldn't get the exact idea what we have to do.
yeah, and it
So
might be
yeah,
sucks, while speaking, because we are not expecting that what kind of topic they are going to ask. But suddenly they just
yes,
ask, and we can't revert to them because we do not have enough knowledge, sufficient knowledge. So how can we explain, in our
yes,
way? I think 2 days ago the same happened with me. There was a one boy. He suddenly
mm,
asked to me like money and business. So what kind of you are going to choose. So I just said, it depends on your passion. If you really want to do something, if you are like, if you're following your passion, so definitely you are going to pick your one. No, why are you going to choose deliberately, knowingly, and you know already, like, I'm not good at, so maybe it's going to be sucks in your life. You'll be facing difficulty. If you do not have much knowledge, then don't go with that. So I
yes,
believe that. So he said me, if are you going to choose honesty or dishonesty, like money or like honesty? So I said, yeah, definitely honesty. We know that already. It will lots of causes we can face, like we might face in our future. Like we know that, yeah, it's a kind of dishonesty in black money if we are going to collect. So that was a kind of unexpected situation, and it came
questions,
out of blue. Yeah, so it's
yes,
very hard to hold those kind of conversation in speaking.
yes,
And the second
yeah,
problem, do you face like when we are going to create any sentences, long sentences, but we are not able to grab in a very prompt way. So it's become very, I think, hard and daunting for us. How can we create,
yes,
because it's long and we are not getting right sentence, a right word, even if we want
word,
to
yeah,
put it in our sentence, in our conversation, but we are not getting. It's happening with you.
yes. Yeah, obviously, I lot of time I go through this problem, and I also asked most of the YouTubers who some YouTubers where they have upload lot of videos, and they are very famous. So when I have a session with them, I sometimes ask some tips regarding this question, because I faced this problem. I couldn't get into the point because I couldn't get the exact word or sentence. But most of the experts or the tutors, trainers, they straightly convey the sentence. So within small sentence, within 4 to 5 words, but we couldn't make, we have to frame 4 to 5 sentences to convey the same message. So I face this problem. And whenever I am watching some videos, if the other person speak very crisp and clear, I
Yeah.
jotted down those sentence, because
Yes, it's very
those sentences are very valuable. We couldn't make the exact sentence, so I
yeah.
want to remember those sentences, so I sometimes jotted down those
Okay,
sentences.
so
Yeah.
you also want to use that the same sentence in your speaking, while conversing with the
Yeah,
people.
yeah, but not the same tenses. We can somehow,
Relate it.
yeah, relate to the, if the, yeah, we can change the words related to the situation. But
Yeah.
somehow we copy the sentence, but we can change related to the situation. So I am very eager to learn those kind of things. But I know still I am not good at those kind of things, because
Yeah,
most of the time I use long sentence. Yeah,
yeah, we
I
can say
know.
that we are not rather good at speaking, but we are keep practicing every day. So we know that we believe in ourselves. One day, definitely, we will go to extra mile,
Yeah,
right? And one thing, as you said, that whenever you get any dynamic sentence, you know, while speaking, and you have habit to just note down, because the
yeah,
same habit I'm following. Whenever I feel that sentence, it looks like very amazing and advanced. Let's jot it down, and I do right the way on the spot. When I get, I write down, and it's my preference. And what I want to do, that I just want to use and repeat in my way, and just I want to use employ in my speaking while having conversation with the people. And you know that, like, it will make our speech dynamic while speaking with them. Earlier,
yes,
not earlier, nowadays, what I'm doing, that I'm just trying to rewatching the same clip, the same podcast. That will help us. We can extract lots of sentences, many sentences. We can also use. It will different when we are going to use, when we are going to pronounce that word. Yeah. So
yeah,
do you use any, like, do you prefer to follow pronunciation while watching web series? What do you think? You should follow
yeah. We
pronunciation
it depends on their interest, but I am not that much. I'm not
that much.
blindly follow the pronunciation. I am not. Yeah, I'm not. If I watch any videos, or if I watch any English content, I'm not very eager to address their pronunciation. But I most of the time I observe the vocabularies, I observe the sentence formation, I observe these kind of things, but I am not very much into the pronunciation or their accent. But because I believe I am okay with this pronunciation, what I am speaking now, I am okay with this kind of accent. I don't know why. I don't want to improve more than this. But if once I get a fluency, once I become a advanced level of speaker, maybe after that I may concentrate
You
about
might,
the yeah, pronunciation or
yeah,
something. But first now I want to
improve
concentrate
your
the
basic.
basic things. Yeah,
Yeah,
vocabulary, pronunciation.
it's crucial. It's crucial. Like, when once we are getting, so we can say, like, we might be able to speak advanced vocabulary. But on the other side, what we are doing, that if we have much and a bunch of vocabulary, and we are keep practicing every day. So definitely it will come out in our mouth. It will come out of
Yes,
out of our mouth over time, because it will pay off. It's kind of like it will pay
yes,
off in the long run, because we are practicing, we are employing those words, and we are trying to approaching the same podcast, the same play, and we are just watching again and again on a loop. So that will help us. That will support our
yeah.
journey. That will support our tongue.